Hello students, in the previous class we discussed about the leveling, right? So the continuation for leveling topic, we have another important topic called contours, right? That is, the method is called contouring, right? Here we are going to establish a line which joins the all equal points of equal level, right? All points of equal levels, right? Same level. Here we have some, suppose 90, okay? The level is 90.00. Here I have the same 90.00. Here I have same point 90.00, okay? So this is the level at that particular point, right? So if you are going to join the lines, right, having the same equal level, same value of level, that line is called contour. That line is called contour, right? So the method, the process, right, involving in the drawing or establishing the contours, that is called contouring, right? So this contouring, we know what is contour and what is contouring and why we need to study this, right? First of all, what is the objective of study these contours, right? Why you need to draw like this, okay? So normally by drawing the contour lines, right, we are going to know the which points are at higher level, which points are at the lower level, right? You can see mountain, we can establish on a map, okay? So if we want to locate a map on what is called a hill on a map, or locating a valley in the map, it is very difficult. It is very difficult to show this is valley, this is hill, and what is its boundaries also, right? So to establish those mountains, hills, right, then valleys, ridges, right? So where stream is going on, where height is more, where depth is more, right? So to locate all these things, we are going to draw this contour. With help of the contour, we are going to locate on the map which point is at a higher point, which point at the lower point, which is mountain, which is a lake, or which is a valley, okay? Those points, those features of land, we are going to know by this method of contouring, okay? And in practical life, we are going to estimate the reservoir capacity, right? If you want to store a water in a reservoir, right? So normally a river will move like this, right? A river will flow like this. We are going to construct a dam across the river. Because of this dam, there is a formation of big pool of water. Behind that dam, we are going to have a big pool of water. That pool of water is called reservoir, right? So reservoir. Normally in TV news also you are going to listen this, okay? This many TMC of water is there in Srisailam Dam. This many TMC water is there in the Nagarjuna Sagar Dam. That means that Srisailam Dam, behind that we have a reservoir, that is Srisailam reservoir. Behind the Nagarjuna Sagar Dam we have a Nagarjuna Sagar reservoir, right? So in that reservoir, how much of water, total what is the volume of water to be stored, how many liters, right? So that thing is going to find before constructing this dam. We are going to draw the contour map. From contour map, we are going to know the what is the total reservoir capacity, okay? This is the main application, right, of contours. Then we have other applications for highways, then we have applications in railways, etc. Okay, so these are the important applications of contour. Let us see one by one what is mean by contour, what is called contouring, and what are the different properties of contours, right? What are the different methods to draw the contours, okay? So that is the topic, there are the topics are there in this topic called contouring, okay? So let us start with first definition. The first thing is called contour. What is mean by contour, right? So an imaginary line on the ground surface, okay? It is a imaginary line. It is a imaginary line on the ground surface joining the points of equal elevation. Joining the points of equal elevation. Already in the last explanation I told that here we are having a level of 90 another point we are having a level of 90. Here we have a level of 90, right? Here also we are going to have a level of 90. Okay, these are the points, right? I am going to join these points on the ground level, right? On the ground level, right? It is a imaginary line is drawn on the ground surface joining the points of equal elevations, right? It is 90, it is from MSL, it is from mean sea level, this point is at 90, and also this point is at 90, this point is at 90, this point also is at 90. So these are all having equal elevations, right? So it is an imaginary line on the ground surface joining the points of equal elevation is known as contour. Okay, the definition is very important, right? What is meant by contour? It is a imaginary line drawn on the ground surface, right, joining the points of equal elevations. Anni same equal elevation అయితే ఉంటుందో పాయింట్స్ వాటన్నిటిని జాయిన్ చేస్తూ గీసినటువంటి డ్రా చేసినటువంటి ఇమాజినరీ లైన్ ని మనము కాంటూర్ అంటారు. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఇస్ ది definition. Next, in other words, contour is a line in which the ground surface is intersected by the level surface obtained by joining the points of equal elevation, right? So other definition, what is telling, the ground surface is intersected by the level surface, right? Suppose I am having a hill like this. Okay, I have one level at here it is there at 100. The level at the cliff is 100, then we have 90, then we have 80, then we have 70. Okay, now I am going to take the level surface, right? Level surface of elevation 90, right? Elevation 90. Now I am going to take a surface like this, right? Now the surface is intersected at this point and then intersected at this point. Okay, now the ground surface is intersected by a level surface. Now this level surface is intersected by the the ground surface intersected by a level surface. Okay, that is having the 90. Okay, some equal elevation, right, obtained by joining the points of. Now point A and point B I am going to join, right? Point A and point B I am going to join. That line is called contour. So that is the another definition of contour, right? So this line on the map represents a contour and it is called contour line, right? Now in this figure you can see, right, there are so many contours. You can see the value is 1700, this value is at 2100. Okay, you can see, since it is a hill, we are having the 2100 value. Since it is lower value, that is 1700, that means the map is telling that this portion is at the higher level, right? This level is at the higher level, right, and this level at the lower level. Okay, so whatever lines we are seeing here, these are all contour, right? So the line which already there on the map, that is called contour line. Then a map showing contour lines is known as the contour map. This is the contour map, and we are going to see another some other type of contour maps. Let us see. Next, here you can see, since it is a pond, right? So at pond also, if you are taking ground level, this is the boundary given. Okay, so all remaining points also at the higher level. Okay, by joining the points of same elevation, we have so many contours here. You can see the lines. Okay, now normally if you are taking any hill, normally we have a irrigation type called contour irrigation. That contour irrigation is going to practice in the case of high mountains, right? So you can see here how they made, okay, they made a field, right, for crops, right? So you can see how beautifully they made. Okay, these are called contours, and also we can imagine like this, right? So these are at the same point, same level, this is same level. Okay, by joining like this, okay, a map is belt like this. Okay, so this is just for you understand I showing this thing, right? Normally if you are taking the contours, like this surface is there, okay, you can join all the points of equal elevation, right? So that you will get here. But normally for contour map it won't be like this. For your imagination I am showing this picture, right? Next, so this is the actually contour maps, right? So here you can see this is given as plain, right? This is told as lake, okay, and this is a higher level, and this here you can see values are increasing 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? That means it is a hill. It is a lake now. It is going to decrease. The values are going to decrease. Okay, this is one hill. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is one hill. This is another hill. Here we have another hill, right? Like this we have hills here. Now you can see here also he gave 5000 one line. So normally contour maps is going to look like this, right? So we know that on every map we are going to show the north direction, with the arrow mark. Okay. Next, then what is mean by contouring? What is mean by contouring? The process of tracing contour lines on the surface of the earth is called contouring, right? The process of tracing. Tracing means drawing, right? You are going to drawing or locating the contours lines on the surface of earth. The process is called contouring. Okay. So in this figure we can observe easily. Here we have two hills. Right. So like here we have a one level surface, another level surface, third, fourth, like this. If you take inserting with these lines, and if you are drawing a same thing on the map, we are going to get like this is 3D, this is 2D, right? So next 10, 20, 30. For every level surface, we are going to draw this thing. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, like this. From inside to from outside to inside, the levels are going to increase. So for any type of hill, we are going to see the values are going to increase from outside to inside, right? From outside we will have a very less value. If you are moving inside, since the point is at higher level, if you are same projecting this hill onto the 3D to 2D, right? So we are going to have the values for mountain. Please remember, for mountain, from outside to inside, the values are going to increase, right? Here we can see that. Okay. Now coming to here also, right? So we are having a levels called 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. This is a hill, right? So at 70, you can see we are getting a value of this. At 70, this is the one contour line. Then at 75, it is intersected here and it is intersected here. Okay. Now we are going to get a contour of 75. Then we are going to get 70. Okay. If you drawn here, it will be the 70, right? So then for 65, okay, you are going to have the value of like this. Then for 60, you are going to have a contour line of like this. Okay. So like this, a mountain is projected onto the map. Okay, with all equal levels, that is with contour lines. Okay. So since it is a hill, already I told that from outside to inside, the values are going to increase. Here you can see 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Like these values are going to increase, right? So next, what is the purpose of contours? Why you need to draw the contours, right? So the contour survey is carried out at the starting of any engineering project. We need to know the surface features. That's why before starting any engineering project, we are going to do the contour survey, such as road, right? Such as roads, railways, then a canal, then a dam, a building. For any purpose of engineering works, okay, either it may be a road, either it may be a railway, either it may be a canal, whether it may be a dam, building. Okay, we already discussed about dam. Okay, dam will be constructed at the site, right, at the particular point of river flow. Okay, so that if you are obstructing the river flow, you are going to generate the much amount of reservoir. Big reservoir has to be created so that we are going to store more water, right? Instead of constructing dam at inappropriate places where we are going to serve the less water, right? That's why dams it will be located by using contours only. Okay. Then second thing is canal. Canal will move in a gravity flow, right? It won't flow like this. Normally canals will be like this. That's why due to gravity, water will be flow in the case of canals, right? So in that case also we need to know the level. Okay, from higher level to lower level, water will flow. That's why you need to know the contour map so that we can also know the what is the which direction canal can flow, whether we can construct canal or not. So those kind of things we can see from this contour map we are going to do. Okay, now first point, for preparing contour maps in the order to select the most economical and most suitable site. Okay, so normally when the preparation of contour maps, okay, we need to select the most suitable point or site. Okay, to locate the alignment of canal so that it should follow a ridge line. So ridge line means we have to from like this. Okay, I'm telling now. So this is higher level. Okay, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40. You have to follow like this if you want to flow the make the canal flow. Okay. Next, to mark the alignment of roads and railways so that the quantity of earthwork both in cutting and filling should be minimum, and also in the railways and roads, right? So our road and railway we need to follow the same level line, but the features of the earth will be like this, right? Up and downs will be there. Whenever this is the hill, right? In this case we can't able to make a railway line like this or highway like this. What we are going to do normally, we are going to cut this, right? We are going to cut this. And coming to the next point, here we have some lower place, right? There our railway cannot come like this and go up, okay? Or even highway also cannot come, okay? So small amount it will be there, but major amount it can't be there. That's why what I have to do, we need to fill this complete depression, right? This is called filling. This is called cutting. Okay. To know the what is the amount of how much we need to cut, how much we need to fill, right? With the help of soil, right? So those things we are going to calculate by using the contour maps, right? Both in cutting and filling. Okay. Both cutting and filling we are going to know. Then for getting information about the ground, whether it is flat, undulating or mountainous, we want to know whether the particular place is having plain surface or whether it may be having hills or some valleys or mountains, whatever may be the ground feature. If you want to know whether the place is a plain or it is having mountains or it is having undulations means this like this. But know those kind of features also you need to see, right? To locate the physical features of the ground, such as a pond, depression, right? We are going to see the pond, depression, hill, and steep or small slope. Okay. So to look at these physical features, we need this contouring, right? Next, what is mean by contour interval and horizontal equivalent? Horizontal equivalent. So these are the two important definitions in this particular contours, right? So let us explain. Me that what is meaning of this, right? So now I have a hill, right? I have a hill, and due to hill I got values like this. This is 90. This is 100, 80, 90, 70. 100, 80, 90, 70. Right? And if you are marking on the vertical plane, right? Okay. So this I am with the help of this. I have a contour map. This is the mountain. Okay. For mountain I got a contour map like this. Okay. Now the first thing, contour interval. What is the contour interval? Here I have 100, I have 90, I have 80, I have 70. So what is the interval? Interval means what is the difference between the contour value of from one point to the another line, one line to the another line. Okay, now you can see here 100 minus 90, 10, 90 minus 80, 10, 80 minus 70, 10, right? So what is the contour interval? What is the interval here having? We are having every time we are having the increase or decrement of a value of 10. Okay, this is called contour interval. Contour interval. Next, horizontal equivalent. Horizontal equivalent means if you are this is the these are the points of equal intervals, no? So contours. Okay. Then what is the distance between these two? This is vertical, right? This is 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. So this is vertical. We are having a difference. Okay. That difference we calculate as the 10. But once you draw these contours on the horizontal map, then what is the difference between, or what is the distance between these two? Horizontal distance. Now what is the distance? Write it like this. Okay. These are some contour maps on a hill. Now I want to know what is the distance between these two. Okay, this mark to that map. Okay, this is the horizontal distance. From here we have a horizontal distance between 2 points like this. Okay, so this is called horizontal equivalent. Okay, now the contour interval. What is mean by contour interval? The constant vertical distance between two consecutive contours is called contour interval. Already we discussed that if it is 100, it is 80, this is 90, and we have 70, 90, 80, 70. Okay, so the difference with the vertical distance, right? It is a constant vertical distance between two consecutive, అంటే పక్క పక్కన ఉన్నటువంటి కాంటూర్స్ మధ్యలో ఉన్నటువంటి ఒక కాన్స్టెంట్ డిఫరెన్స్ లెవెల్ ని మనం ఏమంటామంటే కాంటూర్ ఇంటర్వెల్ అంటారు, రైట్? ద కాన్స్టెంట్ వర్టికల్ డిస్టెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ two consecutive contours is called contour interval, right? So from 100 to 90 it is 10, 90 to 80 it is 10, 80 to 70 it is 10. For everything we have the constant vertical distance between two consecutive పక్క పక్కన ఉన్నటువంటి రెండు కాంటూర్ లైన్స్ మధ్యలో ఉన్నటువంటి వర్టికల్ డిఫరెన్స్ ని మనం కాంటూర్ ఇంటర్వెల్ అంటారు. ఇక్కడ చూపించిన విధంగా 100 మైనస్ 100, 90, 80, 70 ఉన్నాయి. 100 డిఫరెన్స్ 90 కి మధ్య 10, 90 కి 80 డిఫరెన్స్ 10, 80 కి 70 కి మధ్య డిఫరెన్స్ 10. So this is the constant vertical distance. This 10